Hello, all you flight simmers out there. Commander Kingfish here, and I am back in the Grapes of Wrath Route 66 Adventure Bush Trip by Perfect Flight. We are on leg 11, and this is from Holbrook, Muni to Flagstaff, Pullum. And so it should be a nice flight. And so, as always, once I'm over into the cockpit and ready to fly, I'll catch back up with you all. All right, I think I am just about ready to take off here. We're heading on runway 3. We're going to be turning off to our left to start heading west. And I will, once we get started flying, I will flip on the autopilot. I will, and then pretty much kick back and let you enjoy the narration. And on the flight all the way over to Flagstaff. Now, once we get to Flagstaff, that's an airport that I have bought the upgrades for here in the simulator. And so it should be a fairly, you should enjoy looking at the airport when we land. It's probably going to be one of the better airports that we land at, as far as from a scenic or technical view of the airport itself. So, all right, well, let me get this thing going, and as we get close to Flagstaff, I'll catch back up with you at that point.
Joseph City, founded in 1876, is a small historic settlement originally established by settlers who were members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Don't sing.
Led by Captain William C. Allen, a group of 73 pioneers ventured to the Little Colorado River Basin in Arizona. This settlement, initially called Allen's Camp, changed its name to St. Joseph's in 1878 to honor Joseph Smith, founder of the Latter-day Saint movement. Later in 1923, the name was again changed to Joseph City to avoid confusion with another St. Joseph in Missouri. Joseph City is located at an altitude of about 5,000 feet and enjoys a semi-arid climate with cold winters and warm summers. Snowfall is rare, with an annual average of only 16 inches of snow. Homolobi State Park is an archaeological reserve, a place of natural preservation. This park is dedicated to the memory and protection of the ancient Pueblo ruins of the Hopi people who lived here between 1200 and 1400 AD. The name Homolovi means place of the hills in Hopi, reflecting the deep connection of the Hopi people with this territory. Within the park are 4 main settlement sites, where visitors can observe remains of ancient villages, including wall foundations, pottery sherds, and stone tools. Of these, Homolovi 2 is the largest, with more than 1,200 rooms, and offers a window into the area's archaeological past. Archaeologists have worked here for decades, uncovering valuable information about the daily life, agricultural practices, and spiritual culture of these ancient inhabitants. Continue further for about 25 miles. Canyon Diablo is a deep, natural gorge, several miles long, located north of Interstate 40. This impressive geological formation, carved out over millions of years, was a crucial point along the historic Santa Fe Railroad, which connected the western regions of the United States in the late 19th century. In 1881, when railroad construction reached Canyon Diablo, work was temporarily halted to build a bridge across the gorge. This event gave rise to a veritable frontier town, populated by railroad workers, gamblers, prostitutes, and fugitives. Canyon Diablo quickly became known as one of the most violent and lawless places in the Arizona Territory, with tales of shootings, robberies, and murder swirling around. However, many of these legends were greatly exaggerated or even invented by a Western novelist, Gladwell Richardson, who helped create the myth of Canyon Diablo as one of the most infamous places in the West. In fact, historians have found that most of the stories of violence and crime are baseless. Today, little remains of the town of Canyon Diablo. A few ruins of foundations and stone walls are all that remain of that tumultuous past. The railroad bridge, rebuilt over the years, still spans the gorge, testifying to the strategic importance of this place for the railroad network. Winona is a small settlement founded in 1881 as a railroad station along the line of the Atchison, Topeka, and Santa Fe Railway. It owes its name to a Native American woman named Winona who lived in the area. In its early years, Winona was primarily a supply and service center for railroad passengers and personnel. Founded in 1876 as a camp for railroad workers, Flagstaff owes its name to a large ponderosa pine tree that was used as a pole to hoist the American flag during the construction of the railroad line. Because of its strategic location along historic Route 66 and its proximity to the Grand Canyon, Flagstaff became an important tourist and service center for visitors headed to the region's major natural attractions during the 20th century. Flagstaff offers numerous recreational opportunities due to its location at the foot of the San Francisco Peaks, Arizona's highest mountain range.
Well, I think it's about time to get back inside the cab here. Let's flip that down. Our airport's going to be right over here.
Head south and land at Flagstaff Airport.
There it is right there. And as soon as we get through the turn here, I will take over the aircraft. And we are going to be pretty much lined right up onto the runway. We won't have to do too much adjustments. Here we go. All right, I am going to turn off the autopilot, the navigation, and the flight director, and take over and just finish kind of lining up. Got the throttle back a little bit. Again, this is one of the airports that I had purchased, so it's going to be a little bit nicer looking airport that we're landing into along this trip. Okay, looking pretty good. Now, if you've done any of the tutorials in 2020, you'll recognize this airport as the one that's not too far from Sedona, which is where a lot of those take place. A lot of those training sessions take place.
500.
Okay. Not too bad. Okay. There we go. And let's slow this thing down. And we'll catch the next taxiway. All right. That was Holbrook to Flagstaff. Pretty nice flight, actually. I really enjoyed that one, actually. A lot of interesting information along the way. And we're just going to pull in. We're just going to park it right over here. This looks pretty good right here. I guess I could have pulled a little farther, but that's okay. Let's get this thing turned off. Cut that. Let's see here. Goes off. Put that off. That off. And let's that off. That off. There we go. And there we go. Leg completed. All right, that was leg number 11, Holbrook to Flagstaff. We only have 5 more legs left to go. The next one is going to be from Flagstaff to Grand Canyon. Let's see, Grand Canyon Caverns. So that should be a pretty interesting flight as well. All right. So if you like this video, please hit that thumbs up. It really helps out the video, and please subscribe. That'll really help out the channel. And yeah, okay, all you sim pilots out there, keep those smooth landings coming. And with that, Commander Kingfish is out of here, and I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone.